Now, if I can get it. There we go. I still gotta get this up and running. There's our timer. I need to reset that. Hi, everyone. Oh, dear. No pun intended. We're harvesting beans. We're still clicking away. How we all doing on Saturday? I'm about half hour late, but in all fairness, the past 2 nights I've been up till 2 in the morning, so I've been trying to get my sleep schedule back going. Let's get as many Jerrys in the chat as we can. Post all your pineapples that you want. I want every single person to put a pineapple in the chat right now. I did this wrong again. I'll flip around. I am very, very, very tired. I am very tired. But we're having it. We're having fun. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Now, for anybody that is new to the stream, I don't know if we're going to have anybody new right now, but for one, if you guys haven't done it already, click that little thumbs up. Here's our thing. We do the hat game. I have a bunch of hats. Here's my channel mascot, Jerry. I know that the channel mascot's a Buck, but because Jerry's just cool, Jerry's Jerry. I actually took out, it's just, it was a big screen. I just pulled the screen back, so we're back to the old diecast stream setup. So hopefully you guys like the old background with all the diecast, because it's all the diecast. I thought going old school might throw a little bit of, throw some old inspiration in. There we go. But I've been doing slightly fantastic. Like, I'm kind of disoriented because I've been running off of like 5 hours of sleep past 2 nights, and then previously just working more. So if I'm a little dazed, that's why. My voice has also been screaming, so yeah. But I'm gonna start the timer here. I'm gonna get a poll going while this is gonna get ready to start. And our first category, because we have another set of categories. I got like 12 rounds behind me. So we're gonna do the hat game. I gotta pick which one we're gonna do first. I think I wanted to do one right out of the gate since Case kinda got left out last time. We're gonna do like the best of the Case brand. So like when Case was Case, then it's Farmall and International Harvester. So best of the Case IH family brand. Best of the Ace I can't talk. Best of the Case IH brand tree, question mark. And we're gonna do Case, just Case. We are also going to do Farmall. I wish I had a McCormick hat. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't have one. And then International Harvester. So we'll get you guys here to start voting because I want us to get as many votes on this as possible. This will be really, really fun. And I'll get the hats right here since they're right behind me, actually. Hold on. And we will start our voting. So I need you guys to go and vote on this poll. Timer has started. We have the Case, just Case hat. This is back when Case was Case. We now have the IH with the IH on the bill. That's one of the channel favorites. Didn't get featured last time. And then the Farmall hat. So timer starts. Here we go. He technically is. And Jerry's just rocking the pineapple right now. Well, Jerry is a pineapple. Jerry, are you a pineapple? He's rocking the Big Bud hat. I'm going to give the Big Bud hat a rest today. Grant's been doing pretty good. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the Rental Rocket Landscaping series. I think Daryl might be getting close to full, so if you're referring to the gold mine video, yeah, that one was kind of a last minute pitch effort. But I mean, it was still fun to do. It's just that we didn't really have a whole lot planned this year, and I mean, I feel that even my Alma Berry farm, like, unless it caught you guys, how many of those guys, how many of you guys got caught off guard when I put the scream part in on the berry farm? I know it's not going to scare everybody, but I knew a couple people that at least caught them off guard. Where do you get the Ford tractor? Google.com? I don't even remember what the name of the mod is. I think it's like the N series or something. Let's flip around here. See if we can do this by doing it on the inside camera, because I got to practice this. Huh. Gear down. But I hope you guys at least if I stay to my schedule, which I'm planning on doing, I will be having Old School come out this week. I'm thinking I want it to be Wednesday, but depending on how far we get with the stream here, I don't know if I want to do all of the harvest work in this stream, but I do want to have something where I'm doing tillage. Yes, all mods are for Nintendo 3DS. That means he is empty, so we could sit here and kind of chat with you guys for a little bit. Let him keep going. These beans aren't performing nearly as well as I wanted to, but on the Old School series, I didn't really get to put down the herbicides, put down the fertilizer as much, so these are, I think on the yield monitor over there, it's 100 bushel beans. Yes, Daryl is in the combine. Corey tried to jump in there one time, and I was like, nope, ain't happening. Nope. Corey lost all perks of being in the combine. Hello to everybody currently joining. It looks like we got 128 current viewers, 68 likes. So if for any of you that have not already, click that little thumbs up here. Finally, this is probably the earliest we've actually just got into just harvesting. But the Old School doesn't really have a whole lot of ground to cover. So even if we were to stream nearly as long as we did on the Nebraska series, we would easily wipe out all of my crops, because it's just, and we already have one of them harvested. It's 34, 33. 33's already been harvested, but then 34, those two cornfields are literally it. That's all we have, plus these beans. The Finland man is back. Corey works for me. Yeah, that's right. I think he said he sucked at it too, which doesn't surprise me. He's a terrible worker. Now let's get a roll call. Where are we all coming from here? I already saw somebody said they was from Finland. Not the Finland man. I know the Finland man, but there was somebody that said they were from Finland, so let's get a roll call. Let's go. In Ohio, I'm going to raid this off. I need to get my voice warmed up. Let's get things going. We got International Harvester still leading the poll at 53%. Florida, Ireland. We got Ireland in here. France, Missouri, Ohio, Iowa, Omaha. Hey, Nebraska. Wisconsin, Nebraska, Indiana. From the U.S., but working in Morocco. Nice. Sweden, Texas, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Saskatchewan, we got another Canada. Manitoba? I feel bad if I said that wrong. Quebec, Louisiana, Minnesota, Tennessee, Arkansas, Northern Indiana, North Carolina. I am from Hey Y'all. Nice. Kansas City. Do you like Casey's Pizza? Of course I like Casey's Pizza. I just can't eat it as much anymore because I kind of like changed my diet where I eat relatively healthy. And if I eat too much, especially of greasy food, my gut just comes to attack me. It just hates me with a passion. I've been loving this 50/20. This thing has been my favorite, my brand new favorite. Like, there's nothing that could get me to get off this tractor. Minnesota. Corey gets paid good. Well, at least he supports his family. I could support a man who's trying to support his family. It's always a great thing. It's always a very strong thing to do. It's not easy. But when you're running the combine into other things and you keep screwing up multiple times in the same day and then you don't even turn the combine on when it's cold out, you're fired. Well, he's fired to the truck. He just got demoted. Alabama. I don't know. Purdue and when Nebraska plays Purdue or Northwestern, those ones are always pop-ups. They're always a toss-up because you never know. Sometimes it'll be one of them will just absolutely wallop the other, or other times it's usually just a shootout to the end, and that's the way Northwestern was. It's cold out now. It is like 32 and breezy outside. I am going to take you guys for a ride on the big green tractor. We could definitely keep it slow. But if we gear down, we can definitely make it go faster. Don't know if we're going to go through the woods and out to the pasture, though. As long as I'm with you guys, you know what? It really doesn't matter. Iowa kind of needed that break. I have never in my life seen an offense that is that atrocious. But, like, I could not physically tell you how odd it is to see somebody that has literally the absolute worst offense in the entire league, but somehow was 6-1 and ranked in the top 25. That just makes no sense. No, I don't necessarily watch college unless Nebraska's on. I don't usually watch football as much anymore, and especially since I'm doing the stream, because like right now in about 15 minutes 11 o'clock kickoff happens for a lot of us. So for anybody that's getting ready to go watch their favorite team start playing here at 11 o'clock, I don't even know where Fox's big noon kickoff is this week. Does anybody know where that's at? I don't think it's... Is it in... No, it's not in Florida. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite pickup at all. 78 degrees. Lucky. It's just freezing over here right now. It's going to be a cold... There's like a chance of an inch of snow tomorrow. I'm like, bro, I woke up yesterday and it was like literally a early Florida morning. It was like 72 and muggy. Oh, gotta turn around. Got still a minute 46 left on our hat timer here, so get your votes in on which is the best of the Case, like, tree lineage before they all basically just became Case IH. Farmall, International Harvester, or Case just Case. Get your votes in. It's very important. I'm not a big fan of Colorado, but a team's a team. I keep supporting a team that hasn't actually ever been relevant in the past 30 years, so you could tell me I'm crazy if I support the Big Red. I think this is a stock one. I don't think it's a repowered. It's like 135 or something. Just gonna run this to the end of the row. Keep trying to watch the timer because I don't like it when I can't, like, do that and keep it correct. I don't know anymore. My head hurts. I give up on trying to think. I believe so, yes. That's part of that 17's Platinum expansion back in the day. Kind of the same with the Big Bud pack, I think. Even though people made Big Bud mods. Punting is winning. Hey, it's the best offensive play if you can do it right. Oh, dang, I'm like really far away. Nope, we ain't doing that. These beans are not doing anything. Grant just doesn't necessarily have the time to do streams anymore. He does what he does, and the hat timer is done. Nice. Okay, so IH has just won the thing at 49%, so that means that we probably split the other 25. I'm gonna say that Farmall probably took second. I don't know exactly though. And the timer. Oh, and the poll. Let's see here. Who won? And the second place hat will still go on Jerry. Jerry gets the second place hat. Don't you worry. I just want to see what the results were here. Come on now. Pop up. Well, I can still put on the IH hat. Oh, yes. 169 votes. Nice. Now, I haven't gotten to wear this hat in a while. Sorry for a little loud. I also just kept my glasses on today. I didn't really feel like putting in my contacts. Okay, Great Plains and Farmall, you get to go over here. Kind of not surprising that Case got second, though. Well, Case got last. Feel bad, but when you're comparing it to Farmall, and international, especially IH. Kind of a no-brainer. We will put you in the pile. Now, as well as you. Let's see here. Who do we want next? Because I had some really good categories going this week. I kind of was able to organize a little bit better. Let's get that set up, because we're going to have to wait a little bit for that guy anyway, for Daryl in the Combine. I think we're going to go with... what category is that? Oh, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the best hay equipment. So this is a quick little round between 3 brands. The best hay equipment for the hats that I have and the way I can organize this. And Kendall, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you. I just saw that. Thank you. Absolutely fantastic. Glad you're able to support and hope you're having a great time on the stream so far. I am going to get the next category set up here for our hat game. So best hay brand. Like best hay, I'll just put equipment. Best hay equipment brand. There's 2 words that I used to never used to know how to spell, was equipment and business. So we got New Holland, we have Vermeer, and we have H&S. So there's the best hay equipment brand. So go. There is your timer. There is your poll, and here is your timer. So now while we're sitting here waiting for him, we have Vermeer with the Diggin' Dutchman, one of my personal favorite hats, the Americana H&S, and the old school Windham Tractor and Implement from Philadelphia, Mississippi, New Holland hat. And that is old school of an old hat. Kendall, thank you once again for the $2. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the little pooch. The pooch donation. I don't know. We're all having fun. Should do for a spin with the Case IH. Should I go for a spin with a Case IH? I mean, that's up to you, boss. I'm stuck in the 50-20. I gotta look at an axial flow, but I could definitely go for a really good 50-20 right about now. What's funny is these things are actually not that expensive too. I could technically get one for like 18 grand. I have no use for it, nor do I have anywhere to put it, but I could get one for about 18 grand. Where do you get these hats? I barter for them. No, I got like 30 of them last summer at the Farm Progress show. That's where a lot of these actually came from, or a good majority. I have had a lot of hats before, but I've just collected them over the years. There is actually a soft drink one that I have that's Pepsi versus Mountain Dew, so I know Mountain Dew's probably going to end up pulling on that one, unless I'm surprised if anybody wants Pepsi. Yeah, Grant's not going to let me store my tractor at his farm. He said, all right, you can store it at my farm, but it's staying out back in the cold. Thanks. Really appreciate it. You have 2 drawers of hats. I got 3 shelves. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Nebraska's in the run right now to get some snow, and I'm like, that'll be gone by tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We are currently in the Nebraska weather season where it's 6 a.m. is brutal winter. By 9 a.m. it's usually either spring or fall. Kendall, man, you are going nuts with this. We got another $5 super chat. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, bud. I'm glad you're really supporting the channel here. Fantastic to have you here, and I can't really say much more than that. I really appreciate you guys. Now, we have over 200 viewers, so to the 200 fan-based people that are watching here, this is taking not nearly, it's going pretty quickly, but the beans are not pulling anything, and I might get 500 bushel out of this field if I'm lucky. Duke's a Hazard voice. I might be able to do Roscoe this morning. I need some water, but I don't remember where my water went. I have to go grab one. Oh, get them old Duke boys. Now, Daryl. Gonna arrest that Daryl. He's gonna go across the county line. Scoot over. Flash can't see. There we go. Coke is better. Yeah. I know Pepsi owns Mountain Dew. Because I don't remember. I think it's Mellow Yellow would be Coca-Cola's version of that. I think I have to run to the back cart now. Dude, the 50-20, man. Ever since I fixed this one, because this one had some problems, especially I didn't like the tires on it, like for the big fat floaters. But ever since I had fixed this tractor now, it is by far my favorite mod. Like, top 5, without a doubt. Dylan, thank you for the $5 super chat. And as also, I can tell that it is your first super chat on the channel. So, congratulations, bud. Thank you for, congratulations on that. And thank you for supporting the channel. And I'm really glad you're having some fun out here. And definitely, yeah, the Wisconsin weather. Dude, Midwest right now is getting slammed with just cold weather. It sucks. This is Midwest Horizon. This is an older... I think it was back... Yeah, this was back in 19. But it's a PC-only map, but it's kind of one of those, like, you would have had to have played it. Kind of remember it. I mean, it was used for quite a bit of stuff, but I always liked this specific farm. I still don't really remember what that tractor is. Square body's going pretty good. I just haven't put it in my... I haven't worked it into the schedule yet to have like a set of dedicated time to work on it. I'm working on the beds, but it's one of those where the more you guys ask about it, the more it gets talked about, the more it's... I mean, it's great to do that, but the more it pretty much turns into, so when can I get it, the slower I'm going to make the process of that thing coming out. I make mods for free for the community to you guys, so you guys can enjoy those and have fun with them, because I want to put out a quality product. But if I'm going to put my time and effort into it, I'll do it at the speed that I can get it done and do it right. Because I don't put out stuff that ain't done right. Unless it's me doing real-life farming content and I just look like a babbling buffoon. Then I'm not doing it right, but it's funny when I do it that way. Yes. Right now it's getting into the really cold season. I need to get a flywheel puller so I can pull the flywheel off. I think I seized, if not, I broke the flywheel key on the crankshaft, because the last time that mower was running, seconds before I completely shredded, like, the rod, and I think the crank's okay. I believe my cylinder housing is also alright on the block, but I completely shattered a rod and piston. Like, there's a chunk that's out of the piston, the rod's completely bent and broken, and the rod cap's gone, doesn't exist anymore. But I just gotta get the parts for it. I gotta be able to pull the motor apart, and there'll be a restoration on that. I want to work on that over the winter. If not, I work on it during the spring season. But the 56 John Deere will be another video coming soon. I just have to get the mower worked on. It's sitting outside my apartment right now. Benny's in here. Where's Benny? I gotta see Benny. I missed his comment. Where's Benny? Ah, oh, never mind. Wait. That's not Benny. It's Bernie. How dare you? Unless he was like way up on top. Favorite beer? Well, I don't drink, and I know this one's gonna be controversial, but for marketing reasons, no, for the brand reasons, I'm a Budweiser guy. So take that as you will. But I've always loved, like, the logo. The depict how Bud always did their logo. The big red bow tie with the gold. Always been my favorite. And then we obviously know what happened with Anheuser, but I still like the Bud logo. 20 more likes. Are we going for 200? Oh, that's right, Jerry. Jerry wants at least 300 today, because I guarantee this is going to be a shorter stream, but he wants 300 likes. So if you guys haven't yet, do a like for the pineapple and start slamming the pineapples in the chat. If we have any channel members that are currently sitting in the chat, let's see the custom emoji of Jerry in there. Come on now. I want to see as many people, pizzas, pineapples, pickles, and what else do we got? What else did we allow on there, Jerry? I don't remember. Favorite lawnmower? John Deere GS45. A walk-behind 54-inch commercial deck, self-propelled. Beautiful mower. It's a 14-horsepower Kawasaki motor. The 5020 that I'm currently using, yes, this is a private edit that I've done, but the tractor itself is public. Google.com, it's your friend. Get it, come on. I want to see as many pineapple. Bread. Bread's the other one. Let us get this bread. I want to see bread, pizza, pineapples, and pickles. All of them. As many characters as your character thing will allow you to do. I want to see them in the chat. Let us get this bread. Come on now. I want to see them all. We got 55 seconds left on the clock, and Vermeer actually is on the lead. I could have sworn it would have been New Holland. Chris Buckingham, welcome to the Uncle Buck supporters. Thank you for joining the Rental Man Club. Let's see you get all those custom little emojis sitting in there. Let's show the case to the world what you got, what you just unlocked. Because I'm pretty sure you unlocked that at that first one. I guarantee it. You had to have. But I want to see the custom emojis, man. Come on. Come on, Buckingham. I got faith in you. Buckingham. I think I said Buckingham. It's Buckingham. Yes, you should definitely go for a spin in real life in your case 845 XL. Bread. Pineapple bread. That just sounds disgusting. I'm sorry, but I love pineapple, I love bread, but pineapple bread? I don't know about that one. Maybe like a pineapple cream cheese, though, on a bagel. That might be good. Ooh, yes, time. Nice. Okay. Vermeer takes the cake at 46%. That was actually surprising. I thought New Holland would have won that one. I mean, I know New Holland's not... Well, actually, no. New Holland is a very... They know their stuff. But Vermeer takes the cake, so we're going to be wearing the Diggin' Dutchman. I got this hat back when I actually worked at a Vermeer industrial dealer. We never worked with any of the balers, the mowers, and the rakes, but we did work with a lot of wood chippers. And then New Holland pulled second place, so that's why I was kind of like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Kind of surprised H&S didn't do, but we had two votings that were one vote apart, so one of you did not vote. I'm very disappointed. One person did not vote. But H&S joins the pile, and let's grab our next round. Because Daryl's going to be... He's not even close to full anyway, and then if I try and fill the back card, he won't get there. Let's grab our next round of hats here. Which one do we do? Oh, okay, I already know. We're going in there. I know which one's going to win this category. We're going into the specialized brands. Cody, welcome to the Uncle Buck supporters. Glad to have you part of the Rental Man crew. Welcome to the club if you haven't already, but also be sure to hit your little custom emojis in there. But I don't have cam. I don't like it. Uh-oh. Okay, so next one we're going to do is the specialized brands. Specialized brands. Best. Question mark. I did not spell that right because I was not a grammar guru. So we have 4 hats in this one. 4. I can't even say it without laughing. Thunder Creek. That one's going to take the cake. I already know that one's going to win the category. Then we got Calmer. For the corn rollers. Then we have Wallinga, which I have a very bad feeling that they might pull up the rear, but hey, it's all right, Wallinga. Someone will give you some love. And Zematic by Lindsay, the irrigation pivots. I'm getting there. So there is your category, and I already know Thunder Creek's going to go. Thunder Creek's going to win by a landslide. There's your timer. There's your votes. I want to see as many. I want to see if we can crack 175 votes this time. We got 228 people in here, so if you get in the vote, let's see if we can get all 200 of you to get the vote going. But the classic Thunder Creek, not surprising. I got the Calmer hat. Got our Wallinga hat. And Zematic. Let's see how far we can go, but it is 91% Thunder Creek. 91%. Come on, give someone else a little bit of love. You guys watch too much Millennial Farmer. You need an Alice Chalmers. I'd get a D21. I have an Alice Chalmers hat. It's just it's in one of the other rounds. I don't remember which round I put that in there though. I think I put that one in this week as best of the AGCO brands, and I wanted to see how well that one stood up toe to toe against a Challenger. You hate snow? I honestly don't mind it. It sucks when it like shows up in the stupidest of times. Like if it was December 24th and we got 1.5 feet of snow, that would be fine because that's logical. It's when we get snow, like 3 inches of snow in the middle of March, and the week prior to that was 75. Like, bro, that makes no sense. Thunder. The map is Midwest Horizon. A very good American map. PC only. But if you guys actually haven't played on this map before, I played hundreds of hours on this map. It's a super, really well laid out map, and it's kind of fun because, like I said, I've always built this farm right here, and then I just built a crossroad that just cut across so I could get to the mainland. I always hated having to go around. Very nice. Now, obviously, of course, the horse farm is not a berry farm, but that'd be kind of cool if it was. Dubuque. I can't remember where Dubuque's at. Isn't it up by Ames somewhere? Or is it closer over by the Iowa City stuff? Because I swear I've driven like either by or through Dubuque. Thunder. Bro, Thunder Creek is winning at 91%. That was a category just made for disaster. I have to start putting Thunder Creek now in the category. I have one specific category that it's going to be a tough one to pick the winner on. I have Prairie State with Marty versus the Uncle Buck hat. That's going to be a shootout because it's a 50-50 split, one or the other. How now, Buck? Can I get that on a shirt? Northeast Iowa. Oh, yeah, I think I remember now. Missouri. Indiana. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I like to put some effort into them, just a little bit. But 6 minutes left on the timer, and it is 91. That has not budged. If you guys have not voted, please vote in the chat for what you want. If Thunder Creek ends up pulling this one at 92% majority, that would be hilarious. Are we doing the state call again? Indiana, Illinois, Louisiana, Arkansas. Oh, I haven't seen Arkansas yet. That's kind of cool. Tahitian. Yeah, every time I've called Tahitian, Thetan. I don't know why I called it Thetan for a while. I guess I just always thought that's what it was said like, and then someone's like, no, it's Tahitian. Like, oh, oops. Well, we finally filled up the trailer, so that means we're at least gonna get maybe a 800 bushel out of this field. Mississippi, Arkansas, TC, I don't know what that one is. I would say it was Tennessee, but that's TN. Good morning. Well, good morning. Might be just a little bit laggy there on your guys' end for a split second. That was probably just because I went right through the middle of my entire operation. Missouri. Kansas. I haven't seen Kansas yet. Australia. Got our first Australian. Nice. How's the world from being upside down? So the hat timer, if you do not know what it is I do a hat game. If you go into the voting section where I say, what's the best brand, all of those are dedicated to the hats that I have for the next challenge. You put your vote in, at the end of the 10-minute timer, we put that hat on. Second place goes to Jerry, the pineapple. He wears that one for the 10 minutes. And then whichever hat, whether there was 3 in the category or 4, they get put into the pile of, we don't wear them because they lost the round. But you vote for the hat that you want to see for the next 10 minutes. Kind of a fun game I ended up making up, but then I can use all the hats that I have. I wear more hats during a live stream than I do in an entire year span of just picking a hat up from my shelf. South Carolina, Texas, Florida, Saskatchewan, Greenland. Got a couple different ones in here this time. We got 253 current people watching, so if you haven't already, that little thumbs up, see if we can roll over 200. I think Jerry's over here, he's greedy, he wants 300 likes, but I'll be content with whatever you guys are wanting to do. But if you haven't, let's hit that little thumbs up, kind of get a little bit of a like spike going on here. As I'm just waiting on Daryl to finish out that field. We're definitely going to swap over to corn and start corn. I'm going to do the one that's right next to my house. 8-row corn head. Might be a little slow, but we'll be able to keep rocking. How many hats? I would say I slightly don't want to know, but I think I have probably somewhere around 60. And that might not be bad to some people, but that also sounds bad to others. Yes. Smash the like button, comment, share, and subscribe down below. If you guys also haven't, and you want to consider hitting that little red button, I wouldn't mind that either. Well, on a community goal to hit that 100,000. It'd be a stretch to say we could do the 100,000 by the end of the year anymore, but hey, that's what 2024 is for. I'm piecing my mind back together. We're getting this thing going, and we're going to make that plaque happen. 60. Those are rookie numbers. Hey, Wolf, I don't want to hear it, okay? You know how much I can annoy FS. All I gotta do... I got a pineapple head, for crying out loud, Wolf. Don't you dare. Hey, we did clear over the old 200 mark. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sweden. We got a lot of, like, international viewers this time around. Awesome. Minute 25 left, and it is 89% Thunder Creek. I want to see more than 160 viewers, 160 votes, though. Hit your votes in the comments below. I want to see at least 180. 180 votes. If we can do 180 votes, I will be very happy. If we do 180 votes, I don't know what I'll do. I don't think my camera's far enough back. No? I don't know. 55 seconds, though. The pineapple greenhouse? I need to know where this is so I can do it. And then I could sell it to him. What are your thoughts on the slow process of this map since... Oh, Satan. Tahitian? The problem is that it was compared to being better than UMRV originally, and I don't think it is. Like, it's a good map, don't get me wrong, but it's not as big of a hype as I thought it was going to be. It's got a lot of great potential, though. Prairie State's in the chat. Wait, seriously? Hang on a minute. I gotta see. Oh! No way! Marty's literally in the chat. Everybody say hi to Marty, Prairie State. Marty, there's a round that you're gonna have to vote for, okay? All right? There's a round that is strictly, and you're going toe to toe with one of the most popular hats on the channel, all right? It is the Uncle Buck John Candy hat versus Prairie State. That's a shootout because Prairie State wins it 9 times out of 10. So I'm putting them up against some real competition. But everybody say hi to Marty. Marty's in the chat. I actually just sent him a little care package in the mail yesterday because I finally was able to go to town. And yeah, so be on the lookout for that old Prairie State Tic Tac. Timer. We didn't even need to use the timer. I knew with the fact that it stayed for 3 minutes at Thunder Creek that we weren't going to have a problem. So now, if Marty's still in the chat, we'll put him on the spot so he can vote for his own hat. Who ended up getting second there? Calmer actually ended up getting second. This one's kind of a surprising brand every now and then. It just kind of does better than I think. Plus, the hats are sitting a little better on Jerry this week. Well, because probably it might not be a great idea if a corporation was, I don't know. That might be an actual business thing. But put you guys in the pile over there. And let's do it. Let's get this one underway. So we have in the corner Prairie State Tractor versus John Candy Uncle Buck. All right, here we go. This is going to be a toughie. I don't know how this one's going to go out. You guys are going to have to get as many votes as possible. We had 205 votes in that. We cracked 200. That is awesome. Let's see if we can do it again. I want to get every single person. 262. We need to do this. What is best? What? just which one is best? Which one is best? Question mark. I really hope you guys can pull through for Marty on this one, all right? This is going to be a real tough, this is going to be a shootout. I almost want to make this one like a 6-minute timer, but I'm not. So we got Prairie State and Uncle Buck with the thing that actually puts the H because, you know, that. Uncle Buck hat. Okay, give me just a second here. Your poll starts there. Your timer starts now. As stated, we have the Prairie State Tractor hat and the John Candy Uncle Buck hat. Marty, they better not let you down. Yes, this is a 50-20. It's a 50-20 with some fat sidewalls on it. The big boy. Oh, it's starting to drop. It's about well, it's got, I don't know how many votes are on there, but I want to see all 260 people that are sitting in here right now voting on this hat. You have the John Candy Uncle Buck hat or the Prairie State Tractor hat. I don't know, man. Prairie State's always a pretty strong one in the community. I just wanted to put it right up against the other toe-to-toe. These are like the Iron Giants of the hat game that I have. Prairie State and the Uncle Buck will always take 2 to tango to go against each other. 113 already? Dang! I want to see if we can hit that 260. We got 268. So if you were in this video watching the stream right now, go vote. Go vote. It is your American right to go and vote. I want us to get this bread. Let's get some bread in the chat. I want to see some loaves of bread, slices of bread. We are getting this bread. Uncle Bucky Boy. One of the most, like, I honestly don't know why we got that nickname, but I can't stand it name. Prairie State's still leading at 56%. They're losing the lead. It was at 62. But we got to get this bread. Everybody in the chat, get your votes in, and there's no way. What? First time watching the solo live? Well, glad to have you here, bud. We got 7 minutes left. Get your vote in if you haven't already. Daryl filled up the combine. That was actually a first. I didn't know you'd do that. I didn't think that was possible in this kind of ground. What is the yield looking like, though? Oh, that's terrible. Hey, look at the yield. 33 wasn't bad, but this one's just awful. Prairie State's still winning at 57%, guys. We got 7 minutes to go, but, I mean, this is a tight race. I knew it would be, but Marty hasn't let me down yet. We are currently harvesting on the old school series, so we're keeping the harvest tradition going on the weekend, but instead of it being Nebraska this week, I remember that I didn't put out the post last night. I was going to have the poll go out last night, but just wanted to make sure we had some sort of fun content. Nope, not Corey. There you go. Corey, you lost your job, remember? I might let him do some field work, but no, Corey can't do that. No, I only am going to go live if I can once a week. It fits the schedule the best. I just kind of can keep it consistent, and we have some fun with it. Shot a 12-point buck. Very nice. I'll see if anybody dwindles off at my family gatherings, so thank you. Very tired. We're, working late. Well, not even really working late. Been up late. Some nights it's been working. Some nights it's been, like last night, and ended up going to my buddy Greg Music. He had a Halloween special. I went as Vector, because it was a Halloween costume party, basically. It was awesome. I went and did a lot of Vector things. It was awesome. Oh, yeah. At least on the beans, though, we can just kind of sit here and chill and watch the chat and talk to you guys, though. On the corn, it was just back and forth and back and forth. Nebraska series, you just didn't get a break. I also am like 2 seconds from dumping at the bins, so that also helps. Watching on both your phones. That's awesome. That deserves a round of applause. I do. Were you one of my old moderators, Ghosty? Lieutenant Dan. Okay, Lieutenant Dan. Hey, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. I know Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. I got you. I'm sorry. I have to. I had to. Hey, Lieutenant Dan, you now got a blue wrench. So anybody doesn't know Lieutenant Dan, I met Lieutenant Dan on TikTok. He was awesome. I stuck in his stream for a little bit, and the next thing you know, I'd actually tune in quite often. I was just say, your name seemed very familiar. When my channel lost all of its things, I actually lost all of my moderators, so there you go, Ghosty. You should now have your blue wrench back. I know I was supposed to get somebody from Nate's stream named Emily. It's one of Nate's top moderators, so if anybody sees that Emily from Nate's streams in the chat, please let me know, because I'm supposed to give her the blue wrench. Yeah, I lost all of my moderators. Like, I don't have Dirk anymore. I don't have... no, I think Chad might have his wrench back. But, yeah, all of my mods are gone. Oh, actually, I need to get Marty a blue wrench. Hang on a minute. What am I doing? Where on earth is Prairie State Tractor at? They need to get their wrench. I feel terrible now. Where's Marty? Where are you? Marty, I need you to speak in the chat if you hear me. I know Fairy. Let's give Wolf here. He can get a standard mod. Where on earth did Prairie State get? There he is. There he is. I found him. Prairie State's still winning at 56%. Okay. Yo. Yes, Marty gets a ring. Yo, Marty's still watching? Awesome. Doing pretty great. We're getting a handful of our moderators back. Wolf, I remember, I'm like, I work with you in FS Club. Like, come on, man. You gotta get FS in here so I can give him his blue wrench, because I know he had one too. Technically, you could probably get all your guys from your stuff in here, and I'll give you guys all your blue wrenches. RP with Grant's pretty fun. It's kind of gotten different over the years, though. Just because, I mean, we've had time to just learn and do other stuff, and times change. It's still fun, but it's kind of like you've been doing the same thing for 3-4 years. It just kind of gets old. Going pretty good right now. You'll let them know, Wolf? Thank you, bud. Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know who Fairy Wolf is, that is one of the main chat people that runs with FS Club during his streams. 200 votes. 200 votes and 2 minutes left. Come on, I want to see. We got 241. We got 40 people in here that have not voted yet. W all the mods. Nice. Well, I can tell you what's not a dub, though. My driving skills. Is my leg okay? I don't really know. What? Hold on. Oh, yes. Yeah, the Halloween video, I want to watch that. I want to see how that one turned out. That was kind of a really just thrown together video. I feel bad because we really just lost track of time. Otherwise, I would have set something up and Nate and I could have worked and put something really cool together. No, I do not farm in real life. Yeah, where's Jake at? Jake was supposed to be here. Everybody, oh yes, I will definitely tell Mama Buck you guys said hi. Well, I would, but the Axial Flow is actually a really good combine in this series. I kind of don't want to get rid of it because it's just new enough that it still has quite a bit of power and it has really good amenities. But if I were to switch this out, I get like a 70, whatever it was, the turbo combine. I can't remember the last numbers on it. If it was 7720 or something. All right, there we go. Tell Jerry. Jerry, everyone says hello. We got 30 seconds left, Jerry. Are you ready to have your new hat? It looks like Jerry's gonna get to wear the Uncle Buck hat. Oh no, 7720. Yes. Okay. Actually, I think I have it in here. Do I have that in here? 4420. I don't think it's... Where's it at? Yeah, 7700 right here. That's a good combine. I like this. And then, of course, we have a dual version. But hat timer is done. Prairie State gets it done. Congratulations, Marty. Prairie State pulled off, not really the impossible, but Prairie State pulled off a very, very tough one. A very tough match. But, as the voting goes, Mafia Jerry. Top of the morning, TL Laddies. Mr. Morgan, thank you for the $1.99 and your first super chat to the channel. Glad to have you here. Prairie State with Marty just won. He's just celebrating out there. Marty's celebrating in the chat. Dude, I'm so stoked that Marty's actually in the chat. That's awesome. But Prairie State wins the round. And I think now we're going to go, and you guys better not let Marty down if he's in the chat. We're going to go best combine. That's going to be our next brand cycle. We got 4 brands, all of which are going to pertain. And I have a very bad feeling I know which one might pull up the rear on this one. It kind of sucks because it is still a good combine brand, but this audience is going to be very biased. Marty is just having fun. He's having a blast. So our next round here, let's get it up. Oh, I gotta end the one first. Hold on. Let's see, how many people got in this? 234. You guys did awesome. Awesome. That is awesome. Not this map. This map is PC only. Yeah, not even to my knowledge. I know it is. Best Combine brand. Don't let Marty down, guys. I know you won't. It's gonna be pretty adamant on how well this one's gonna go. But I did throw one wrench in there on this one that could definitely swing a little bit. I guess remember how to spell it. So our options for the hats of this round are as followed. We have Gleaner. It's the Welker sign one, but the Case IH. Kloss, and I spelled it right this time. And one and only 75th anniversary even, John Deere. So there is your poll, and there is your timer. So remember, Deere, Kloss, then grab it, Case IH, and Gleaner. Who's got the best combine? Go. Easy peasy, JD on top. Come on, guys. We can have back-to-back Deere hats win this. In reality, I could pick another category that's got Deere in it, too. I had Massey Ferguson saved for the Agco brand. I have Massey hats. But the combines, I'm biased because of the Kloss, the Jaguars. But those are those are forage harvesters. And Gleaner's literally just a combine brand. Otherwise, it probably would have been like Massey Ferguson. Since they're still Agco. Case all the way. You guys are going to have to do it. Deere's going to have a huge push in this one, especially that we have Marty in the chat. Because remember, we got the best tractor brand. Best tractor implement right there. The amount of branding that Prairie State has on my channel nowadays is hilarious. I wear the Prairie State sweatshirt everywhere. I still have to work on finishing the Prairie pack. Marty, I am working on that. And it's great. It's so much fun. Well, I guess if you were running the combine, I mean, Case might be better for combining corn if you set up the combine like Grant did and wet corn. Because I think we had, we went from 270 to 140 bushel corn in the same pass. We're like, something ain't right. This is a 50-20, but I've edited this to have the tires in the rear that I've wanted, but there is a version of this tractor out where you can get it not exactly like this, but you can get one like this. Is he already emptying the hopper back there? Oh, he is. I thought he was going to be a little bit fuller than that. He's full of nothing. I might as well get ready to kind of switch over to the corn, though. What are in the Prairie State pack? So, as of right now, I will show you, because I do have the pack in. I have one new hat so far. Marty, you're going to like this one. It's the whiteout hat. So actually, I might leave that on. But that is the newest one. I'm going to have a few more variants that I got to do. I got to do the regular version of the Prairie State where the logo's in the middle. I fixed the hat where it's like the back of the hat's white, like this. And then you can put the green on. So that's literally the exact hat that I'm wearing right now. Actually, is it darker green? I think it might be. Nope, it's that green. Yeah. I got to get stocking caps. And then for the sweatshirts, again, I'm working on more, but we have the traditional sweatshirt. And then we have the, I don't think this is, no, that's King stuff. And then we have the Prairie State work shirt. So I'll have a lot more, like the t-shirts, the whatever, but the sweatshirt's the most adamant one. And then I have what I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear this one. I like this hat. I really like that hat. But I gotta wear Andy, because Andy's got the Andy clean in the shed. So we'll do a little bit of the best of both worlds. Deer's winning at 66%. We got 6 minutes left. And Prairie State, Marty's very biased in the chat right now. But he's got a reason. He's got a good reason to be biased. He's being biased on the best brand. Where's King May been? King May's been doing King May things with life. He's been having a fun time doing his own thing. Happened to Stevio. Stevio, kind of the same thing, but his is just a little bit more permanent. He's pretty much just retired from being a YouTuber. Ended up getting, I think, a job with the Public Works where he moved to. When he moved, his computer crashed. By the time he got his computer back, he just lost interest in the YouTube thing completely, and he went his own way. We still talk to him, but he just kind of went his own way. I don't really have a favorite truck. I always get asked that from time to time, and it's like, I just don't really have a favorite truck. And yeah, a lot of trucks to me are just kind of good. Now, hopefully my big tires don't get in the way. Just sneak on by here. Oh, did I? We're gonna get some rows. Dang it. Too fat of a tire. Square is also doing things different in life right now. He just has more scheduling that he's doing for his own life, and I'll be working with him more over like what you guys would have as Christmas break. But after that, it'll kind of go back into this where it's just limbo. I talk with him. I share mods with him. I do back and forth communication. Just his schedule just doesn't allow to do any real videos as much anymore up until the winter season and then summer season. I'm really trying not to run over my corn right now. My leg still hurts a lot. My shins now hurt too. Okay, we'll let him just finish that out. Let him squeak by. Ooh. Ooh, we should be just full right when we leave this. Oh yes, right into the air filter. That's exactly what we want. I don't know what happened to Grant. We'll kind of leave the old 50-20 right here for right now. I'm going to pop over with Daryl. We'll finish out the field with him. Then we're going to swap to corn, and we're going to do 34. Joining Daryl. I wish I... Oh. Do I have the ability to? Ah. I don't have my passenger thing yet. Otherwise, I could technically ride passenger with it. That'd be funny if I could do that. +1 health for Buck. Yay! Deer's still winning at 66%. That's pretty... I could probably end the timer here right now because I don't think it's going to change. My thing, though, is I want to know who got second because I bet you it was Case. Gleaner might throw a wrench in there, but I have a very bad feeling Kloss just got like 2% of the votes. I know there's some Lexion fans out here, though. They're good combines. Marty, look at my money in the top right-hand corner. I couldn't even buy a tire for one of those things. Oh boy, we're getting feisty in the chat. Google.com, Facebook, itch.io pages. Sometimes people send them to me, otherwise I make them. Like, I'll get the model, I'll script them myself, I'll do that. Let's go... Oh. I could... Actually... Okay, so... I think... Yep, I didn't mess that up. Right there, that's my X9. It's the X9 diecast. Alright, Daryl. Done with you. Let's go do this. Case is the best, but in this case... It doesn't look like it. That's still over half of us in here are deer people. I mean, if that's the way, Jerry can at least wear the other one. So Jerry would be wearing the Case hat. 1450, 4450. Front wheel assist. Case is the best at being the worst. Dude, Gleaner's like that one random person that shows up to class. Like, he's not everyone's favorite, but he definitely just throws a wrench in things. And then Klaus is the exact same way. Klaus is like the transfer student that's coming from another building. Like, people know of him or heard about him, but it's just a really biased crowd. Really good, but not big enough in the crowd. John Deere 70. Yes. Now we get to swap over to corn. 20 seconds left on the timer, and Deere has pulled away even further. Because it wasn't 66, now it's 67. Keep voting, people. Keep voting. We got 10 seconds. Let's get an STS. We're selling the case for an STS. And hat timer is up. And Deere sweeps the floor. Marty, you are, at this rate, if there's any Deere hats in on the poll, looks like you get to get the win for them. There is our Deere. 305 viewers with 300 likes. Amazing. So for anybody that is new and hasn't already, be sure to smash that like button for the stream. Subscribe down below while I get this next run. Yep, Case IH pulled second. Not surprising, but also very welcoming. We had 248 votes on that. So, Jerry, you get to be the welkers for the day. Say hi to Scott and Nick for me. Scott's, no, Nick's still supposed to kick my butt in the parking lot, but he hasn't done it yet. And, where's the Deere? Put the Deere hat on. All right, there we go. So let's take these out. And I'm going to keep these two over here on the side because they were, that was a good match. That was a really good match. Now, for the next round here, let's see. What do I want? What do we want? There's the mowers. Best mowers. Actually, let's do best. We'll do best store and then, actually, no, let's do the best drink. So our first one is going to be the best, like, soft drink, which this is our Mountain Dew and Pepsi round, followed by the best store, being Tractor Supply and Menards, because those are the only two store hats that I really have. Tractor? What? Oh, come on. Don't do Marty like that. Best soft drink. And I'm going to put in parentheses, out of the ones I had. Out of the ones I have. Just so we are very clear. Pepsi. If I can get it here. And Mountain Dew. Do the do. There is your poll. There is your timer. And this is going to be fun. We got the Mountain Dew ice hat. I got this from my classmate. His dad worked at Pepsi. I also got the Pepsi hat from him. An old-fashioned soft bill, Lincoln, Nebraska. This is like an old distributor hat, like the guy who drove the truck. It was awesome. So, good idea. So let's get the corn head on here. And I'm going to run over and get the grain dump so we can start working in the corn. I'm going to need to get the fuel trailer out here in a second. Does the best dealer really reply, Marty? Pretty good right now. We just got the next round started for our hat game. For Pepsi versus Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's at 66%. It's a 50-50 split. And the Pepsi hat's a Lincoln hat. It's a Nebraska hat. Emily is here. Where's Emily at? I don't see her. Emily, if you are here from the Nate, if you are the Emily Nate's moderator, please say something in the chat, and I will get you a blue wrench. If you are Emily, please speak into the microphone. Mountain Dew. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like a... I know they make, like... My favorite Mountain Dew when I ever drank them... Ah, yes. Okay, there you are. There you are, Emily. Okay. As moderator. Thank you, Emily. You now have officially received your blue wrench. We got like 4 people that got blue wrenches today. That's awesome. And you know what else is awesome? You guys being here. And you know what else is awesome with that? You guys being here and hitting that little thumbs up. Let's get a little bit of a like spike going. Jerry's getting greedy. He wants his 400. We're going to go for 400, and I'm bogging out the gears. So we got roughly 1,200 bushels sitting out here. Marty, I don't have a Dr. Pepper hat. I can get one. I just need to go on an investment spree of just hats. Just random hats. Get one for the drinks, get one for all the other stuff. And yes, I know I'm running over my auger, but I can't get the grain to dump. There we go. And while you're dumping, let's get you over here. Dude, I want to get a 1919 root beer hat. That is the best root beer. I don't care what anybody says. I used to be an A&W guy. 1919 all the way. Every single day of the week. We pretty much did what would have been at the time the start of the RP series, County Line. We had the business idea of running businesses, and Jake and I ran the at the time Platte Valley, which then turned into Wood River and is now Prairie State. I still want to do something with Wood River, but I'd have to work on it. This is where I got really messed up earlier. This is 200, well, almost 200 bushel corn, besides the fact that I'm not pulling in anything. Yeah, I need to find if they make them. I gotta get myself a 1919 hat. You're back again. Got 6 minutes left on the timer, and Mountain Dew's still holding firm, though. Because this is the old school. I'm too poor for that. Otherwise, I would use it. What I really want to do is get, like, the row crop ready stuff and be able to plant that, but I know I'd have to make the map work for it, too. And I don't think anyone's made a row crop ready version of Midwest Horizon. Back for another weekend. Yes, sir. 3 weekends in a row. Favorite combine? John Deere S680. 2015. Or 2012. Never mind. 2012 S680. Marty, you'll like that. I know that. Oh, and we're going into the neighbor's field. We're going to cut the headlands out, though. I don't know. I really hope they do, though. If I could find a 1919 root beer hat, I will definitely put that in as one of the soft drink. And I know Dr. Pepper's another really popular one, so it'd be Dr. Pepper, 1919 Pepsi, and Mountain Dew. Also Coca-Cola. I'd have to get a Coke hat. I might actually have a Coca-Cola hat somewhere. No, I have Budweiser hats. This is the combine you guys have, a 2388. Now, what header do you have on it, though? Like, was it an 8-row, a 6-row, 12-row? It doesn't necessarily matter, but what I have heard from a couple people is that you don't really want to run the fat tires on the back of the combine because it's a lot more prone to break the spindle bolts. It's because there's just a lot more weight back there and it's a lot more tire to turn. Ooh. You have 300 hours on your... What? Oh, jeez. I don't even know which map of mine has the most hours on it. There's a few of them that are pushing a lot. Voodoo Mountain Dew. Oh, that's what I always liked Code Red. Code Red was always my favorite Mountain Dew. I think I still have like 2 cans in the fridge. Dude, Sprite though? Sprite hits different when it's McDonald's Sprite. Same with the Coca-Cola. There, you cannot compare Sprite and Coca-Cola to anything else if you get them at McDonald's. Don't know what it is, but them specifically, I swear they do something to it. They have to. I don't really have any plans to go to Illinois anytime soon right now, but pick me up a hat and mail it to me, I'll pay you for shipping. Which restaurant has the worst soda? I don't really know, because I don't really hate any sodas. Oh. Marty's got a point with Dr. Pepper at Wendy's, though. I guess we could say Burger King. Burger King doesn't have great tasting soft drinks. But we gotta leave the king alone. I technically do have the homeowners and the hay series on the same map. The only thing about it is that I don't really care to have those series connected, because it at least allows me to diversify the content. Because the hay series, I have the cattle. In the homeowners, I just go and travel places. I got like the cabin, which I probably need to go out to the cabin. I know that. We'll have a couple winter videos where I head out to the cabin on Elk Mountain. Taco Bell. Oh, yeah, the Baja Blast. Like, Taco Bell's got the best Mountain Dews. Gosh, sorry, guys. I got an itch on my nose. It's driving me nuts. It's Taco Bell. What do you expect? If this is just, like, one little pass here, like, this is great that this is good yielding corn, but this is gonna suck to keep up with. Because both my carts are filled up in one trip with his auger being full. I thought I was full there for a second because I just heard the combine go away. We got 56 seconds left, and we left one stock. You like the homeowner series? Awesome. I bet I caught you off guard with the old jump scare on that, didn't I? I don't make console mods, but I'm sorry, I don't. It's just the way Giants has people, like, make them. I don't do it like that. Like, it'd be way too time-consuming and way too much work for what I'm able to do to keep a consistent schedule. What I need to do, I believe... no, I could probably start going side to side. I knew I wanted to get you guys with something, I just didn't know exactly what. Now, 2 seconds left, and Mountain Dew wins it. Mountain Dew Ice gets to be worn. Mountain Dew is apparently the better of the two soft drinks, which I could definitely see. Mountain Dew is by far a very, very popular drink. So I'll grab those two here quick. And let's take them on, and I should get like a Wendy's hat. No jump scares for streams. I'm too unorganized to have something set up like that. If I did, I'd have it as like a hotkey where I just press the button and it just plays a green screen clip that just scares you guys. But I'm not that kind of a person, because I hate horror games myself, so I wouldn't do something to you guys that I wouldn't want you to do to me. 'Cause I'm a nice person. But deer wins that. Now we go on to the store one. So let's end the poll here. Let's grab these two. Best store. You guys can't let me down on this one. I have a feeling... Oh, nope. 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 I gotta get rid of these. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. TSC or Menards. You save big money. I'm gonna put that in parentheses. You save big money. You save big money. You save big money when you shop Menards. Dude, I still think it's hilarious that Quick Trip made an advertisement for Menards. There's your timer. We got Tractor Supply and Menards. You save big money. You save big money when you shop Menards. Oh, come on. Menards ain't that bad. Oh, that's full. That's full. That was full. I should have been watching. You did not see anything. You didn't see anything. Right? Okay. Oh, I didn't even dump the back cart yet. No. I am really unorganized. Okay. Yes, K-Bot was actually, I think Corey tried to sneak in there a little bit. Corey was in the combine. I just blame everything. Can we get I'm gonna just put it on a shirt, blame Corey, and put the guy's stick on there. I will literally make a t-shirt of that. You're playing Farm Sim right now, too? Nice. Well, so far, we're an hour and 22 minutes in, 331 current viewers. I think this is the most we've had so far in a stream. I think we had 350 there at one point. So that's quite a few, 360 even. So keep hitting that like button, guys, to get this in the algorithm. Let's get as many people as possible. Jerry's still greedy. He wants his 400. But we're having such a great time. And hour 23 in, we're making pretty good time. I don't think this is going to be a 4-hour stream, because I don't have nearly the amount of ground to cover to make it be that. I'll say that, and then you watch. This one's just going to be horrible. You're bush hogging. How can you even hear me? Maybe have earbuds in. Yes, the unit convert and the vehicle HUD extension, as well as vehicle unit convert like a companion or something, those are all by Thunder, and they're all PC mods. New subscriber? Well, thank you for joining in the sub club. If you guys also haven't, hit that little red button. Much appreciated. Hit the little bell. Make sure you hit the little bell. If I had a bell, I'd ding it. If I can do this. That did not work. That still didn't work. That still is not working. Something metal. I need something metal. Maybe I flick the inside. There we go. That still probably didn't pick up, but I don't care. Alright, let's get this started. I just want to, like, make this section a little bit more open. So I might just do another headland pass. Let's just do another headland pass, and then we can start going east, so east-west. I actually used to play Car Mechanic Simulator all the time. It was one of my top favorite games. Put the snoots between the rows and keep her on going. What the heck? Why am I missing some? Oh, that's for my GPS mishap. Let's go fix that, though. When's the last time I used the rental? Probably Memorial Day weekend. Because it was a homeowner's video that I used it. I like this. This is a little bit better. It's more my speed. The cab, if you guys have not already, realistic cab view, it's like the ATS camera. When you turn your camera left, it like puts you outside the cab a little bit. But I love it because then you press control and you can look over the top and see things. It's so cool. Best mod. One of the top 5 mods. I don't start a save game without it. I think Marty, are you still here? He might not be, and if he does, and if he isn't, he's got things to do. But if he's still here, Marty, if you're still here, say hello. Best tractor ever, John Deere 5020. Hands down. Yeah, I think Marty probably popped out. That's all right. He was fun. We'll see him again, maybe. It's easier to spot him now because he has his blue wrench. You like the videos? Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. I have a lot of fun putting time and getting those things ready and setting them up because it's always so much fun. Like, storytelling is great. Storytelling is great. You can tell a really great story, and same goes for a set. Like, you can have an absolutely awesome film set to do the video on, but if you can do both together, it makes such a great video. Oh, Marty's back. Marty's here. We got 4 minutes left, and Tractor Supply is still leading the charge. Not a surprise, but I thought we wanted to do the jingle. I was going to sing the song like multiple times, like I was shopping at Menards when I wore the Menards hat. Jerry, you're going to have to step up to the plate. Jerry's going to be singing the Menards theme. Miss me doing dealerships? Well, I got the Prairie State Series. Go check out the Prairie State Series playlist, or the business series. There's like, I think almost 20 videos in that thing now. Or at least 14, 15. What I miss, we ran over corn, we dumped the corn, and now we're harvesting corn. Finishing up headlands, so that way I can start going east-west. Do I have a favorite song? It kind of really depends on the mood of the song. For country stuff, I'd probably have to say it probably would still be Zac Brown Band with Knee Deep. Then more like smooth. I like my sad songs. I think it's like Lord Huron, Night We Met. I love that song. It's such a good song. And then pop and all that stuff. I was always a Michael Jackson kind of a guy. Hee hee. Zach Bryan, not much of a take. I don't really know a whole lot of country. I mean, I listen to country guys. I listen to country artists. I love country, but I don't really have a... Zac Brown Band's always been my favorite. That or Toby Keith. Toby Keith's always good. Google.com. It's a PC mod, likely only. Some of this stuff I've had for years. Literally. I think I've had some of this stuff since the game came out. Surprisingly, it still works without a problem. Start talking in a Minnesota. Oh, so we're going to be harvesting the corn today, bud. That's kind of... No, that's not Minnesotan. It's kind of Canadian. Need to find me a moose. Anybody know where I could find me a moose? Kick back, relax, watch the big curling match on TV. Canada's in the World Finals against Mexico. Just fans to Consuelo. No, 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 no. Oh, don't you know? I like me soda. You're the can of poop. A richer voice. Oh, why yes. Well, you see, your incompetence of driving this thing called a case. If you were a sophisticated gentleman, you'd be driving an X9. Or you could do the best. We could just drive the best combine, alright? I've been in a lot of combines. I've used them very well. I've used them many hours, very long hours. And I just have to say, the John Deere X9 is by far the best. Wear my Canadian hat? Yo, I should actually... Oh, I got Austin's hat. I got the cheerleader hat. That'll probably be our next round, actually. We got 56 seconds. I don't know. I'm always the best. You can't challenge the best. Yes, I have thought about doing something with real farming in real life, but I don't have that kind of money laying around to just start it up. That's why I'd like to have like a 50-20. The uses for it, it'd be stupid. But I'd have a really good tillage tractor if I wanted to run a smaller disc or a smaller ripper. Well, at least we were able to make it all the way around that time. Great channel? Well, I'm glad you like it. We have a lot of fun around here. There's no point in being sad and unhappy when you can have a great time. This is Midwest Horizon. When do I get to go live with you? Actually, joke's on you. Because I have technically 2 apartments and just one of them's an office, you could bunk in the bedroom in this one. I felt it was kind of funny to put in the Trump "you're fired" when I fired Corey. So that was one of my favorite parts about the Nebraska series. It's like, and now you could say you're fired. He was good. He did really well, but he just didn't do his job. And in the world of business, you're fired. I believe this is a 4X. Yes. It's my favorite crop. I like my corn. Corn's always good. Corn's a good doodle. And now we will set up either, depending on who pops in here first. Hat timer. Hat timer. Come on now, people. Okay. Yes. The earphone hat. It's awesome. End the poll. Here we go. Back to supply. TSC. TSC. I like TSC. Fun fact, you guys remember Wyatt, my buddy? Good old Wyatt. He actually works at Tractor Supply. I stop by and visit him every now and then. Bring him some food. Take care of my buddies. Ooh, yes, we could actually do that round too. So, I'm just going to go off of visuals on what I see in the chat. Would you guys rather see the best of AGCO, best of brands like Ford, Chevy, Dodge, or best, where's it at? Yeah, we'll do best of AGCO, oh, and best of grain carts. So best grain cart brand, best of brands Ford, Chevy, Dodge, or best of the AGCO. Got AGCO, truck brands, grain cart. Oh, come on, you're not making this easy for me. Well, the problem is this is part of the stream, man. This is literally part of the stream. I'm seeing a handful of these ones. We'll just kind of grab the... We'll grab the AGCO brands. AGCO brands will be second, and we'll do brands, AGCO, grain carts. There we go. We're set. So best truck brand. Best truck brand. Question mark. Ford, Chevy, Dodge. There's your poll. There's your timer. Let's get this thing set up and go. We'll get this going and then we'll show you guys the hats. Actually, I see there's a corn stalk missing over there, so I'm gonna pitch it over one snoot. Now let's see who gets in the combine first. Nope, nope, nope. Where are you at? Come on, Kevin. Oh, nope, Daryl's gonna stay with it. Nice. Actually, there we go. Let's grab you, sitting down here. My garage doors are open. Yes, they are. And feel free, chat, if you guys see repetitive questions that have been answered, go ahead and answer them like map names, because I won't see those all the time. But for the map, it's Midwest Horizon, PC only. This is my job. I'm a traveling freelance video designer. Used to have side jobs where I worked for the state park as a maintenance guy. And then I realized that by putting time into that, I was taking away available time to do stuff for this. And then I got out of all those. So now I do this full time. We got more Chevy in the chat today. Chevy's winning at 40%. Oh, that's right. I was going to show the hats. So we got Ford, Chevy, Heartbeat of America, baby. I can get the front to do it. There we go. And Mopar. So there's your choices. Go. We have 41% majority on the Chevy, so that's a pretty good majority because it's a split for 3. 33% is the basically halfway point. This tractor does sound good. I gotta move bins though because I got different grain now. I know how to do a 5-hour Nebraska goodbye. Ask my neighbor. He asked me for a quarter for the laundry, and he ended up staying. He stopped by my place at 10 o'clock at night, and we didn't leave until literally 3 a.m. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Oh, I'm just gonna disconnect this first. Okay. Now let's take you, set you over here. See if I can do this without having to really readjust it at all. Oh, I'm about to push it back. Dang it. Is that good? Did I get it? Nope, still got a little bit more. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll get this lined up for corn. Now we get this hooked back up. And I think I just messed it up, but I think we might be close enough. Close the covers on that. And now we should be good. Google.com. It's PC only mod. To my knowledge. Now let's dump ourselves some corn. I gotta get really close to this, so I gotta run over that. Yep, we are dumping. Nice. Oh, we got a new member. Hang on a minute. I missed that. Where did we get the, Cody? Thank you for joining the Uncle Buck supporters. Really appreciate you popping in on that. Really good to have you here. If you haven't, put a little bit of the custom emojis in the chat. Let's get a round of applause, as well as put some Jerry's in the chat. Get some Jerry's, get some pineapples going. Welcome our newest member. Yeah, there is a Ford tractor. He's right there. He's running our auger. I want to see as many pineapples in the chat as possible. Pineapples. Let's go. You wish you joined earlier. Hey, man. We're all here. It gets the job done. Dang, that cart felt like it took forever to unload. There we go. I just like to tinker around with stuff. I've always been a guy that I'll just go and buy something and then I'll just like take it apart for no apparent reason. And then just see how it works. I've always been a guy that just likes to work with stuff. Uncle Buck, yes! The first Jerry, unless I missed it, our first Jerry the Pineapple official emoji in the chat. I want to see more pineapples. More pineapples, pizza, bread. Let us get this bread by smashing that like button. And I guarantee you, Daryl has to be full. There's no way after unloading for this long, that Daryl's not completely full. Jerry, Jerry. Yeah. Jerry, 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 Jerry. Pineapple pizza, yes. I need to get a custom pizza emoji with Jerry on it. I should actually work on that. Oh, he's got to be getting close. There's no way he's not close to being full. Hang on, Daryl, I'm on my way. It'll be on the way, dear. It'll be on the way. Ford has now swept to the floor at 39%. And we got 3 minutes left. Chevy was running it for quite a while. It's back up. It's up to Ford now. And we did hit the 400 likes. You guys are awesome. I'd say let's hit 5, but hey, that's up to you guys. Let's hit 5. Let's go for 5. Let's keep going. Let's keep that train going. Come on now. Oh, he turned around. Okay, where's this hopper at? Because this hopper's going to tell me the story. Is he getting a little yellow on top of it yet? Yes, put it in R for race mode. Uh-oh, there's no way he's making it. There is no way he's making it. I'll give it to him if he's full on this one. I took a little bit longer than I should have to get back here. Pineapple definitely belongs on pizza. You can fight me. I haven't had Hawaiian pizza in so long. I could literally eat a whole large Hawaiian pizza right about now. And Daryl is full. So, dear, the custom emojis are part of the Rentalman membership tiers. Like, if you were to sign up to support the channel, at the lowest level that I have available, you unlock all of the custom emojis that I have available for you guys in the chat. I think I have right now like 6 or 7, and one of them is Jerry the Pineapple. So besides the basic generic pineapple emoji, you have a literal Jerry emoji. So yeah, if you want to have those, it is technically a paid service, but you don't need them because you already have one. You have a free version. You can just post Jerry whenever you want. I do help Grant and Spencer from time to time. The most recent project that I'm going to be going out there with them possibly is Spencer might be doing some tile work to his ground this winter, so I might go out there and help him do drain tile again. Alright, let's see who gets in here. If it's Corey, he's gone. Nope. I think it's Amanda. Stephanie. Amanda. Dwayne, that's Kyle. Nope, not Corey. Owen, Daryl. Daryl's been pretty consistent. This is also his, like, #1 series that he's technically got his name on, so. You just get the mods that correspond with the years, and there are quite a few good mods that you could do a series of old stuff with in the mod hub. You just play with the stuff that would be from that generation. Nope, I'm not doing -5 degrees. Ford's still winning at 41%. I thought Chevy was going to be able to do it, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull it through. That's a shame, man. I thought Chevy was actually going to have something going there. They actually are really good AI drivers, to be honest. I just have a squad that I use regularly, so I kind of keep them on that. Get the video to 1,000 likes on the stream. I mean, hey, if I was streaming for like 5-6 hours, we could definitely make a push for at least 600. 700 at that. I'm gonna see if he has enough in the hopper, and I'll get him right here for the front. I thought I made enough headland passes he wouldn't need to turn around like that, but nope. Put it in 6th, and let's go. Oh yeah, he had plenty. Oh, and the hat timer. Okay, well, he's empty anyway. Here we go. I love it because I'm a Ford guy, but I thought Chevy was going to be able to pull that. I kind of was looking forward to wearing the heartbeat hat. So we end our poll on that. And we move on to the next round, which is the best AGCO brand. So, best AGCO brand. I'll be interested to see, because I threw a wrench in there. There's going to be a battle for first place. It's not going to be what we think it's going to be, but we have Massey Ferguson, Ferguson. We have Bent, just because I ran out of AGCO hats that would have been in their own group. Alice Chalmers, because you can't speak AGCO without saying the first brand that comes in the brand. Alice Chalmers, just has one L. And Cat. Well, actually, it'd be Challenger. Challenger. Hat. And remember, it's a cat racing hat, not actual Caterpillar. There is your thing, and there is your timer. So the next round here, we have Alice Chalmers, Massey Ferguson, Fendt, and Cat Challenger. Except it's a cat racing hat, so in reality it's just Caterpillar, but we have Caterpillar. So go. It'll be a battle between Alice and Challenger, I know that. But Alice is a pretty big favorite on here. It is Challenger, but it's Cat Challenger. Like, it used to just be Caterpillar, and then when I guess it went to AGCO for the Ag division, it was to turn it into Challenger. I don't have a Challenger hat, but I have the Cat version of it. So I just call my Cat hat the Cat Challengers. Challenger tractors are actually pretty cool, but I don't know, man. Alice Chalmers is leading at 45%. That's a pretty big majority. Alice is a very big fan favorite on the channel. Challenger is the only one that really I have that, besides Massey. Problem is I don't have a big enough Massey following that I could do that. But Challenger will give Massey a run. Challenger will give Alice a run for its money. The 5020 itself is not private. This version, however, is. This is my own private edit of the one that I used. This one you could find, the version that you could find is on Google to PC only mod. 5020. I actually had this one sent to me by Nate, but then I fixed what I wanted on it, so. Massey all the way. We've been live for an hour and 49 minutes. I don't know, though. It's 47% for Alice, so almost half of you guys want Alice. That's a pretty big margin to make up for a four-way split. Forgot, my back cart's the one I gotta go dump in. I need to get a Grant hat. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get Austin's hat, the cheerleader hat, my fun round. We gotta do the fun round after the grain cart hats. That's like the Hooter hat, a bear hat. There's like 3 really fun ones. I was gonna put the Uncle Buck hat in there, but I knew going against Prairie State would have been a really fun one for that. Oh, I'm way past him. I thought I was right on with him. Hang on a minute, we're getting figured out here. I got a lot of hats. Yeah, you could say that. Hit that little like button. I like that. 2390. I think that's probably in this, isn't it? That's a combine, isn't it? Dude, the 5020 is so much fun. I love the 5020. We'll let him fill up for a little bit. We'll catch him at the end of the pass, actually. What to build in my server? I don't know what your server about. See if he'll put his auger out in time. Oh, baby. Come on, baby. Daryl, stay where you are. Stay where you... Dang it. We'll catch him on the other pass. Okay. No, I never have enough hats. It's like tools, hats, shoes, and, koozies. Koozies are another one. Cars are another one. Trucks are another one. Yeah, I'm sad. I know Challenger is it was a surprise like winner last week. It won twice in a row, and I put it on as like the best underdog hat, but I think it's just it doesn't compete with the Alice Challenger. I think Alice has got this one locked down at 48. You guys got to get your votes in, though. We got 292 people. 292 people, and I don't know how many people have voted, but I know there's a lot of you that haven't voted, so get your votes in. Alice Chalmers, with 5 minutes left coming up here shortly, is leading the pack at 48%. I'll probably get this cornfield done, and then I'm going to call it probably for the stream. That'd put me right around 2 hours and 30 minutes, maybe, by the end of it, entirety. I don't want to take all the crops here, since I do want to save a little bit for my old school recording. I don't necessarily know, because I didn't get the mod originally. Nate found the tractor. 158. Oh, man, we got over 100 people that haven't voted. Get your votes in, people. We need to get this thing over 200. We need 230 plus votes for this to be a valid argument. At this point, I know Fent's getting last. Like, no offense to Fent, but this is not a Fent community. Massey Ferguson is probably the only one that kind of got the short end of the stick on this, because they're still a really good brand. It's just there's not enough people to swing the votes. It's between Kat and Alice, and Alice has got a really big hold on this one right now. 170. What? Midwest Horizon. PC only. 4X, I believe. Really good map, actually. I'd have to do a stream one weekend where I get either make a server, not a server, but like I make my own game for it. And then we do like the 10, 15, I think it's like a 15 minutes or something. I let PC players in. And then I do another one where I let the console players in. Because that's the only way I found that we could actually do that, because Giants is such a great company that they made it where you can't actually cross-platform play with people. They say you can, but you can't. There we go. We're keeping up with Daryl pretty well right now. Got filled up. Yep, we are good to go. Landscape Series map is Tahitian. I about called it Thetan again. I don't know why I call that map Thetan. Tahitian County, Iowa. Oh, technically in the AGCO brands, I could have thrown in... Well, I would have thrown in Gleaner, but Gleaner was in the combine round, and I only have one combine hat. I only have one Gleaner hat, I should say. Kubota's the only hat that I could throw in there twice, because I have two of the exact same hats. Favorite Dodge series? I don't necessarily know. I always liked the aggressiveness of the 2014 4th gens, just for the fact that it was still the last American pickup last American heavy-duty pickup that you could technically buy from factory with a manual transmission. But I also like the 1st gens. Because I got, first of all, the 12 valves. And second of all, you just can't beat old classic metal. 3rd gens weren't bad, but... Compared to a 2nd gen, I'd take a 2nd gen over a 3rd gen. Favorite Ford? Ooh. If we're talking Ford automotive, Boss 302. 2012, white. Recaro seats, black trim. 2012 Boss. Without a doubt. By far. Pickups. F-250. As long as the truck's an extended cab and a long box, there's a good chance I'm going to drive it. 24 likes to 500. Hey, let's keep it going. If you guys haven't already liked the stream, let's get that sucker to 500. Keep pumping along. Keep hitting that little thumbs up. See if we can get to 5. Favorite Chevy. I'm really starting to like that square body. Big 10s, those are really cool. It used to be the OBS Chevys. Oh, no, wait. 1959 two-door coupe Impala with a Power Glide transmission and a 350 small block. That is the best Chevy of all time. GMC 1500 K1500 1991 4-wheel drive extended cab 6.5 foot box. Nah, man, not the Copo Camaro. Hot Wheels Camaro. Get a Hot Wheels Camaro. That's where it's at. Hat timer. Alice Chalmers pulls the win. I wasn't too shocked by that, but I thought Challenger had put up a little bit more of a fight. We'll see how close it is. This is like such an old man style hack. It's got a really tall front face on it. And ooh, Massey actually was a lot closer to second place than I thought they would be. And that poor fence down there at like 5%. We did get our 220 though, so that is well, I don't remember if I said 220 or 230, but doesn't really matter. But Caterpillar pulled second place, so sadly, you know what? Because it was so close, Jerry, you get to have a buddy for this one. It'll stay. Come on now. We'll just, I don't know if it'll stay up there. I don't think, nope. Well, I was going to say we could set him, well, maybe we'll be able to set him right here. Yeah. We'll have the Massey Ferguson be an honorable mention. And scoot Jerry back over. There he goes. Good Jerry. And then we're going to do our best grain cart. Best grain cart brand. And that is going to come down to a 4-way battle. So we have Brent, Parker, Kinsey, and I think it's Unverfirth, if I'm correct. Yes, Unverfirth. I can never remember how to spell this, though. There we go. Unverfirth. There's your there is your thing. Here's your timer. Let's get back over to Daryl, because I know he's going to be full. He has to be. What about Mother Bin? They're cool, but I don't really want to be towing a house and a half, maybe 4 houses. All I can say is, please tell me you're... we didn't catch him on the way. Dang it. Brent is a very popular brand, apparently. I really want to get a J&M hat. I gotta get J&M. My favorites are J&Ms. If Grant was here, he'd probably say Brent, because he has the Brent wagons. Yep, I thought about it. I was like, dang it, I don't think I was going to catch him. Demco. I need to get a Demco one too. I just don't have a Demco hat. I don't have a Demco hat. I don't have a J&M hat. I don't have a Mother Bin hat. There's a handful of wagon hats. There's a handful of brands. I don't have a Kilbros hat. I used to have one, but then I gave that hat to my brother-in-law. Yes, Grant definitely does have a good IRL channel. I used to have a Kill Bros hat, but I gave it to my brother-in-law. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta show these. So we got Kinsey, Unverfirth, Parker, and Brent. Go. And we are empty. Yeah, there's a good chance that Brent's gonna win. Brent won last time by a pretty good margin. And I thought Kinsey almost got, not last, but I thought Kinsey ended up getting like 3rd place. And they lost to Parker. I was like, what? There's no way. To 2388. Alright. Hey, it's Daryl right off the bat. Nice. Elmer. I need to get an Elmer's Hallmaster. That's one, too. I gotta get an Elmer hat. Let's just see what brand. I can't remember what brands they got in this game right off the bat. I gotta get a Demko hat, a Parker hat. I want to get one of these for this series, but I just don't have, like, the means to have it right now. Like, if I had a field that was further away or I was trucking something, I'd use this. But otherwise, I don't really have a use for it right now. I also need to get one of these. These are, like, one of the really cool things. Kinsey, I already have that. Brent, Mother Bin, Elmer's. Yeah, just Mother Bins. So, basically, Elmer's, Demko, and Kill Bros. Those are the hats I need to get. And J&M. That's a whole nother category. No, you may not join me. This is a private series. This is my old school save game. You're from Spain. International viewers have been pretty big on this stream. There's a lot of international viewers on this one compared to the last two. Good live? Well, thank you. We've been live. Currently, we just broke over the 2-hour mark, and we did hit the 500 likes. So thank you guys. Very much appreciated. It might be, I don't know why it's stuttering, because on my screen it's not lagging at all. It might be lagging a little bit. No. On the stream side, it looks like it's lagging. No. On the OBS, the recording software, it looks like it's lagging a little bit. But then I look at the stream on my top monitor, and it's fine. Vote Kinsey. I would vote Kinsey. Kinsey's, out of those 4, Kinsey's my favorite. Parker's not bad either. But I was always a Kinsey guy. From Nebraska. Fellow Nebraskan. Okay, that's full. Keep on trucking. The software I used to edit with is called HitFilm. They have 2 versions. They have HitFilm Express, which is the free one. I used to use that. I used to use that in 2019, and then in 2021 or 2022, I paid up to the Pro version, and it's like 40 bucks a month. I can't remember if it's 30 or 40 bucks a month. But I just basically, everything that you have in HitFilm Express, you get access to all the other stuff, like the add-ons and stuff, just with the account. So that helps me with my transitions, it helps me with uploads and whatnot. But you can literally use HitFilm Express to create an account for free, takes the watermark off, and you get a really good quality editing software. Modern tractor, John Deere 8345R. I can get my gearing right here. Oh, I am going uphill. That's why. I was like, wait a minute. What on earth? Farm Sim on the computer is 16 times better than on the console. Console's gotten so much better, though, with their mods that they have. Like, of course, it's console mods, so they're still not great. But compared to what it's been, even remotely, since 19, it's a night and day difference on what you guys have. It's a battle between the pre-new interior OBSs, so it'd be 88 to 94, I think. 88 to 94, or the square bodies from 81 to 86, or 87. Yes, we are going for a ride on the big green tractor. A stuffy nose. It's that dang cold weather. Only do grass. Really? 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on our hat timer here, and Brent is still leading at 40%. So get your votes in. We got 300 plus viewers right now. If you haven't voted, which I know some of you haven't, get your votes in on who you think out of those four, because again, I don't have hats for all of them, nor does YouTube let me put in the poll for all of the hats. Who's the best grand card? Who's the best grand card? Come on now. We gotta have something. I'm trying to think. What's the next one that I'm gonna go and grab? Let's do our fun round. We're gonna do the fun round, and then we're gonna go back to the side-by-side round. Best side-by-side. So the hat timer is a part of what I call a hat game. I'm right now wearing Alice Chalmers, and Jerry the Pineapple is wearing the Cat Challenger hat. Well, it's a cat racing hat, but it was the best of the Agco brands, because it was a really close battle between Caterpillar and Massey Ferguson. So to kind of like incorporate all of the hats that I have a bunch of different rounds. You vote for the hat that you want, and at the end of the timer, I wear that hat for the next 10 minutes. It's just going by brand. So the one that we're voting for right now is the best of the Auger Wagon brands. So Brent, Parker, Unverfirth, and Kinsey. Whichever one you want, we vote for it. But there's a very solid chance that Brent's going to be able to pull this one off, because we got 40 seconds and it's 41%. If 200 plus of you guys already voted, then that's going to be very hard to overcome. It'd have to be the rest of you all voted one brand. Not with gravity wagons, I'm not. But thank you. If I had that Parker auger wagon, I could definitely do it. I just want to keep him empty. Let's keep that. Yeah, I've completely updated the one that is currently being used right now. Hat timer is done, and Brent pulls it off. What time is it here? It is currently 12:40. We're actually making really good time. So Brent pulls it off, and Kinsey takes second. That makes me feel pretty good about it. Phone's buzzing. Who is it? Yep, it's Mother. My mother. She's having fun. Where's it at? Kinsey. To you. And you get to go on Jerry. Okay, Jerry? You ready? Sorry, Massey, your participation award trophy is over. On to Kinsey. You guys just got to go in the hat pile. So the hat pile's not that bad this time. I actually managed it a little bit better. Now we're going to do our fun round. Best fun round hat. Which I'm actually going to empty out the combine here quick before I do anything else. And he's coming back. But he's got a minute, so I'm going to at least grab the hats here quick. This is a pretty fun one. We got some cool looking hats for the fun round. There's this bear hat. I have a legitimate bear hat. Got it from my mother when she went to Alaska. But we have the fan favorite Hooters hat. Benny! Bro, Benny just walked in and we're getting onto the fun round hats. What a card. So we have the Hooters hat. We have the bear hat. I think I have... Who else is in here? Oh, this is where Austin's hat comes in play. Austin, the cheerleader hat. Austin, the cheerleader hat. And who was the last one? I think the last one was just kind of a random. Yes, the Krusty Krab hat. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza at the tip of the pizza at the tip of the. So, Hooters hat, cheerleader hat, Krusty Krab hat, or the bear cap. The Hooters hat's always going to be a hard one to try and pass up, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the bear cap gave it a run for its money, though. Imagine me just wearing a bear head, or Jerry wearing the bear head. Dude, the cheerleader hat. Yes, vote for the bear hat. Just gonna try and catch him on this last part and get the remaining, what is it, 60 bushel? That'd be almost half of his hopper, or a fourth of it at least. And we're gonna go dump. Come on. Oh, I'm not close enough. Come on. I thought I was close enough. But Daryl's doing the work in the combine just fine. Okay, let's go. I gotta make sure I get back before he fills up. Highly doubt that's gonna happen, but we can try. Best console American map. Alamo, Missouri is definitely up there. What else is there for good maps? Westbridge Hills was always kind of fun. I honestly don't really know my console maps. American Falls isn't bad. Best PC map, it kind of goes between Midwest Horizon, Green Valley, Nebraska, and... oh, I don't even know. Yeah, UMRV. Oh yeah, this is the new hat timer that they keep me on track, I keep them on track, and we can all see it. So it really kind of helps. But the Hooters hat, ooh, it's 36, so that means it's got a pretty decent chance of at least being somewhat diverse. Oh, okay, I took that way too shallow. I thought I was a little bit more clear than that. Edgewater, that's one I have not played yet. I kind of still need to check that out. My favorite state? Big ol' state of Nebraska. In all its glory. Right now, this is Midwest Horizon. PC only map was a very popular map in FS19. Didn't really get as much attention in 22, but I personally love it. I kind of customly did some stuff to this farm, though, so. What are my thoughts on Illinois? I'm not gonna lie. The one thing I have to say about Illinois is they are by far the worst drivers I have ever seen. Every single time I'm ever buy a car that is from Illinois, they are doing at least a minimum of 10 to 15 over the speed limit. At minimum, 15. I think the record that I saw somebody go by me was like 35 miles an hour over the speed limit. It's almost as bad as Texas. Other than that, Illinois is a great state. It's got Prairie State Tractor in it. Come on, that's like the best part about Illinois. That, and I guess like the landmarks and the history, but it's got Prairie State. That's already a king card. The Finland man only has FS 19? Come on, man. You gotta get that 22. To be fair, though, 19 and 22 are basically the exact same game. Like, their graphics and their looks, they're the exact same game. Just there's a few minor tweaks that make one of them slightly better in some areas than the other. Favorite type of dog? Ay, that's a good question. I don't necessarily have a favorite type of dog. I mean, I kind of like Bassets. I do also really like Dachshunds, the Wiener Schnitzels. I also really do like, if you don't cut their ears... Oh, please tell me... Oh, I can catch him! I can catch him! We can do it on the go. If they don't cut their ears, a red Doberman is an absolutely gorgeous dog. Plus, he looks kind of dorky. Yes, I have played on that. So there's a few ways to kind of donate. If you would like to do a super chat, that's the biggest way to do it, but you can do it with like a sticker or something. You pretty much just pick the amount that you would like, to donate or contribute to the channel, and you pay that amount, and that's how you do it. You don't have to, you're not obligated to, but if you would like to, it's obviously more than appreciated. But I just like having you guys here for fun. We got over 500 likes on this stream, we got 322 people still watching, and I'm getting this stuff done. We're having a great time and getting ready to watch some college football this afternoon. So thank you guys, especially really all for coming out. It's super fun to do a lot of this stuff. Oh, I gotta catch him at the end. I wasn't paying attention. Daryl? Daryl? Stay where you're at. Or not. He'll make it. He'll be fine. What's the best car brand, no trucks? Ford. Ford by a mile. I'm also very biased because I'm a Ford person. 3 minutes left, and Hooters is still in the lead. I think the bear hat... Dude, Jerry might get to wear the bear cap. That'll be funny. I don't know, though. Austin's hat's in there, too. The Krusty Krab hat, I know it's getting last. What might that question be there, Cody? Yeah, this is... I put a handful of work into fixing this 5020. If you know which one this is, yes, I know that. I think there's one version that, like, some of the stuff got updated and fixed on it, but I went in and completely changed, like, a handful of things on it and made it work. Yes, can we get a big hand for Daryl? Let's get some claps in the chat, because Daryl is doing so well. Daryl is our best operator. Corey's just sitting in the shed just crying right now because he knows I hate him when he works my equipment anymore. Let's get another I want to get the chat rolling again. So, first off, vote for the poll. We got 1:55 left, and I want to see pizza, pineapple, and pickles in the chat because I also like the bread. So, let us get this bread. We're going to do a comment how do I want to say this? A comment spike of pizza, pineapple, pickles, and bread. Go. Right now. We got to do it. Get it going. As fast as we can. As many as we can. Get claps for Daryl and everything else. I want to see it right now. Yes. Get your emojis out. Let's see it. I really thought I left him enough room to turn around regularly, but I guess I was wrong. State football teams, if you're referring to Nebraska, I'd have to pick between the Huskers, of course, are the favorite. But otherwise, I would say... Wait. Oh, just state teams in general? I'd probably have to say... Best state programs. Kind of like Oklahoma State and Kansas State. OKC State. Okay, yeah, Oklahoma State and Kansas State. Because you're a very immature child, Wolf. Now, if we're talking our favorite Now, if we were talking about our absolute favorite college teams that weren't your own team state, Kansas, Jayhawks. I got Jayhawks going all the way. Jayhawks. I don't care about them Boomer Sooners. Jayhawks are going to do it. They're going to pull off the upset. Hat timer. Thank you. So that completely takes care of that. And the Hooters hat reigns victorious. I love this hat. Please tell me it was the bear hat that got second. I really want to see Jerry wearing this. Oh! Austin's hat won. Dang it. I mean, it's good. It's really good. But, dang it, man. I thought I was going to have to... I thought he's going to wear the bear hat. Okay. Cheerleader hat. You go over here. You go over here. Put you in the pile. Put you in the pile. Put you in the pile. One of these days we'll get to wear the bear hat. Who else do we got sitting behind us? Holy cow, I still got quite a few. All right, let's do the side-by-sides. Ah! Dropping things. We'll do that, and then we'll do our outdoor store special. Ow! Sitting down. Sitting down hurts. So the next poll here we got is best side-by-side brand. Now, Blake, bro, thank you for the $5, man. So good to hear from you. How's it been? Now, for this one, guys, the side-by-side, I don't have a Can-Am hat. Otherwise, Can-Am would be taking place of Kubota. But I don't want to put deer in this because we all know that the deer would win by default. I want it to actually be a good battle. So we got the Kubota for like the sidekick. We have Kawasaki for the mule. You guys know how much I like my Kawasaki mules. Honda. And who else here? Who was the last one? Polaris with the Ranger. And Polaris usually always ran a pretty tight race. So there are your choices. I think Honda actually is probably going to get last, and it kind of sucks. But there are your choices. I got to see what Blake was saying on the bottom half. I didn't get to read the bottom half of his message. Just have to say hi. Yeah. Probably. It's good. It's a good reason to be disappointed. I used to have a Can-Am hat, but it wasn't the one I wanted. Like, it was a very, very basic, bland one that just said Can-Am right here. It didn't look that great. I want to get one that's like an actual good one. I do have a Sea-Doo hat. I gotta find that Sea-Doo hat. what team am I rooting on today? Well, Nebraska plays Purdue, so I'm going to say that it's going to be a good shootout to the end, but there is a chance that we could lose to Purdue. I'm just going to... Oh, geez, that is a bump and a half on this. Stay in line with them, and we'll be fine. No, I do not have that. Do not have a Virginity Rocks hat. Be kind of cool, though. Kind of funny to have it. Can you see a Ford hat? If I have it, yeah. Ah, dropping it. Ah, he's empty anyway. That's the Ford hat I got. It's an old one. We'll let him fill up a little bit. There already is a bullnose Ford mod out. I don't know who made it, but I have it sitting on the farm right now. Got my fuel tank in the back, my little, like, dummy tank. I didn't even check the fuel in the combine. He might be getting low on fuel. Yikes. 261 still consecutive viewers, so... You guys are doing awesome. Sticking around. I usually am very surprised I don't lose any of you guys when football starts. Because if I do this on a Saturday, like, kickoff for football starts at 11. So I know some of it, for clockwise, it's like you guys wouldn't have it till, like, it'd be 7 o'clock in the morning, but, like, the games start at 11 o'clock Eastern time. So it's pretty interesting how there's actually not a drop-off. If I start at 10 and then it goes to 11, I lose, like, half. Can we see the bullnose? Yeah, let me see if I can find it over here. The one that I have is the... we actually just got it, I believe, in the last episode. Should be right here. Yep, there it is. That's a brick nose. I have a bullnose Ford as well, but I got a brick nose here, so it's a 350. It's off-road Michelin tires. Really nice interior. It's actually one of the only one. Well, it's the only one that has the correct interior. 5-speed. Pretty nice. And then the bullnose. I can find it in here. It should be in here. Where's it at? Right here. And then there's the bullnose. Pretty nice truck. I gotta get back to the tractor. I'm better than football. We'll see about that. You have the same combine that I have on the shelf? Well, I don't know. This one's pretty old. Which one's yours? Because mine's the S670. I'll drink to that, Jim Bob. Why are we drinking? We shouldn't be drinking, people. We need to stay sober. Doing an edit to the brick nose? Not really, because I don't really have a problem with it. It's the best car ever made. Depends on which one we're talking about. Like, I still like this. I like the 60s Boss 302, but I like my 2012. Best car ever made. Because I know mine was from, I think they sell them now as S790s, I believe is what it is. I have Car Mechanic Sim 2018. I don't have 21. Oh, geez, I'm almost full on the cart. I didn't realize that. Oh, come on, baby. I gotta catch Daryl. Come on, baby. Starting on a hill. That was a really tough hill to pull. On this series, I don't think I have a 30 series. I know I have a... I can't remember if I have an 806 or a 1206. I think I have a 1206. Well, I think we're actually going to be close to done here by 1:20 because we're 2.5 hours in. So this might be a 3-hour stream. So by the time you leave, we might actually be pretty close to finishing up. Dang, Daryl is expensive. 4240. I can't buy a 4240, but I do have a 4030. You'll drink to that? If I had a bottle of water, I'd say cheers. So when you open up your game, when it comes up to the loading screen stays on and the home screen music play. That I don't necessarily know, because I've never heard that problem or seen that problem before. I guess the only thing you can technically do is if it keeps occurring, reinstall the game. Like pull your mods that you had. If you're on PC, pull the mods folder out, reinstall the game. Otherwise, just like, you'll just have to re-download all your stuff, because I don't think that's going to be a problem unless it affects your gameplay. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Well, I can fix this problem. Oh, hello. Jackknifing the carts. There we go. Just say I just need to get it far enough that I can dump it. What is the best brand of grain carts? My personal favorite is J&M, followed by Kinsey. Got a minute 28 left, and Polaris is still winning. That's not surprising. I always thought Honda would put up a bigger fight, but in reality, Honda sits at the very bottom. Like they don't have very much of a say in this poll. Kawasaki does pretty good, but yeah, Polaris always seems to just take it away. I know if I put Deere up there though against Polaris, it would wipe the floor. I have like a second generation, I believe, Squad Plus PC. I've put custom parts in it now. There's upgrades on it. I don't know computer internals and components as much as anybody. I look kind of like a ding-dong when anybody asks me about that. That's okay. I love Kawasaki mules. They're the best side-by-side ever made. I'm sorry, Marty. The Gator's cool, but it ain't no Kawasaki mule. I actually wonder, how many bushels of corn do we have in the bins compared to beans? Ooh, we got 2,700 bushels of corn. That's not bad for this little area. I have a 4030. I don't need to buy another tractor. They are built like a tank. I told the guys at the Kawasaki booth when I was at Husker Harvest Days, I'm like, if you want something that'll survive the zombie apocalypse, buy a Kawasaki mule. It will get you through the day. Hat timer. Thank you. Boop. And Polaris pulls it off. I didn't even show the hats. I feel bad now. That was the Kawasaki hat. That was the Honda hat. And then Kubota was just Kubota. Dang it. Somebody should have called me out on that. Alright. End the poll here. Let's just see. Oh, Kubota! Come on, man! I am amazed. I would have really thought that Kawasaki would have come through for the mule. That's saddening. All right. I think by the time we get done with this next one, that's probably going to be the end of our little shindig here. So our next poll we got coming up here is, it's the same store, okay? But which one do you prefer? Better, well, best outdoor store. Personal preference. Okay, got that taken care of. I can get it. So, this is literally the exact same store. Cabela's. And Bass Pro. Which one do you prefer more, alright? So, there are your choices. Here's your timer. Which one do you prefer? Would you rather go to Cabela's and buy your stuff? Or would you rather go to Bass Pro and buy your stuff? Same store, but which one are you going to go to? We'll figure this one out. I did show the hats. I did. Bass Pro and Cabela's. Same store, same people, but which one would you prefer to go to? I think Bass Pro is probably going to pull this one off. Cabela's is, I would say, the slightly lesser known of the two, but Cabela's is actually closer to me. It's closer to go to Cabela's than it is to go to Bass Pro. If I go to Bass Pro, I have to go to Council Bluffs. I got a 50-20. It's better than a 40-20. More than any average person should regularly own. How many fields you got? I have 4 fields. We've gotten 3 of them harvested right now. Well, I guess in total, if I go onto the map, so the fields that I harvest are 33, 31, 32, and 34. But I also own this grass field, this little portion of grass, this grass guy back here, and this one. So if you really want to go specifically, that's all of my land. I do not have a putt-putt John Deere. Well, technically, yes, I do. I have the front wheel assist 520, I think is what it is. What's that tractor sitting in the back shed? 850. So it's not a stock tractor because somebody did the convert of a manual front wheel assist on it, but I do have that 2-cycle putt-putt. It's at the stage that it's currently at. I won't release the truck until it's done to a point where I deem that it is good. Because right now there's a lot of people that would release it as is. I'm not satisfied with it. Favorite type of farming? What we're doing right now. Harvesting kern. 50-20 is better than a 60-30. Nope. Not doing it. I ain't doing it. I already have to have a piece of red equipment on the farm. I ain't doing it. The one I'm currently driving. John Deere 50-20. Trucks do I have? Real life? None. In diecasts? At least 20. No, at least... Maybe I got rid of a lot of them. No, I have at least 10. 10 or 15. Eventually I might plan on doing it, but I gotta get myself out of debt here first. You actually can get those trailers. That's just 82 Studios landscaping trailers. I just changed the wheels and put the brands on them. Those trailers are completely 110% available to you guys. The only difference is literally the tires of the visuals and then the brand sticker that sits on the neck. Oh, now he's turning around correct, but he's still driving like a bing bong. Ew. Hello, Alex. Yes, I do work with Grant. You keep asking, the longer it'll take to have it come out. Like I said, you guys will know when the truck comes out when I make the video that posts it. I'm still working on it. It's just it's got a couple extra things that I still want to keep working on it with. I need to tweak the beds. I need to make sure everything's final. The colors palettes are fine. The grammar on it's correct. I don't put out crap stuff. I'll say it as it is. I could be one of those guys that charges it on a Patreon, but I don't. Yes, it does have a fifth wheel. All of my vehicles have the hitch systems that I put on. Where it has the gooseneck, fifth wheel, and the fifth wheel, you can take the fifth wheel out. I've made the fifth wheel a part of this mod now for optimizational things, and then all the beds are a lot easier to work with. I'm just going to stop him there so that way I can pop in with him. No, this save game is not open to people playing on. This is my personal old school series. Any of the series that I play on that are my like homeowners, whether it's homeowners, old school, really any of those mainline ones, those are all single players that I only play on myself. I might finish this part out myself. Let Daryl have fun. Except I gotta get in and get out, because I'm not gonna be able to stand that steering wheel sitting like that. No. I have no real need to. Where can I get your mods? Where do you get your mods? Stop asking for mods. The worst stream I ever had, where it was literally the most annoying for mod stuff, was it was on Lone Oak and FS19. I was swathing hay, and that was at the prime time of the boats. And everyone was like, when can we get the boats? When can we get the boats? Why can't I have the boats? Why are you being so stubborn? You won't give us your stuff. And I just ripped into the comments. Like, there were people in the comments doing like, dude, chill out. I'm like, do you have 40 people just screaming at you to give you them their stuff for free? No, I didn't think so. So shut your traps. It's been a long time since that video came out. I learned how to make them. I learned how to do it. I got the stuff to do it, and I sat down and I learned it. I'm gonna tell you boys, I tell you peeps the same. You want the good stuff? You either pay for it to be done, or you learn to do it yourself. Cool people who have the cool stuff usually have a way of getting it somehow. Yeah, King's Mods is a really good site to look at. King's Mods, Mod Network. Mod Network, it's still my like main hub that I post all of my stuff on. But what I really need to do is make like one of those itch.io accounts, and then that's technically like my own site. That's probably way too close. Oh, no, it was good. Dude, it was like 10 minutes in, and then for the next, like, literally 30 minutes. Yeah, so our hat timer, once this one is up, we're gonna call it good. Oh, I'm gonna call my auger good on that one, too. I have to go take this in and get a new auger now. But no, I think we're gonna call that probably good with the hat game, since we pretty much finished up the field. Put this back in the shed. Can't remember, does this have a... Maybe I need to get back out and get back in again so the wheel comes down, because only the first half came down. We'll let the timer run out, and that'll be the end of the hat game, and I'm just going to kind of pack stuff up and get ready to go on with my day. I'm getting pretty hungry, and it's 1:17. We've been live for 2 hours and 47 minutes. Almost a 3-hour stream. Not too shabby. There just wasn't that much to do on this one compared to the other one. On an O map. Oklahoma? Or Ohio map. No, not Ohio. I don't know what OH is. I gotta... There we go. Like, why can't I lower the header? Well, you need to get selected on the header. Been busy week. 200 acres. Third cutting of hay done. Yikes. That's a 40-hour work week within 2.5 days. Gear down. Yeah. I think I've played on... Oh. I feel like I've played on an Ohio map before, but I haven't, like, done anything on one of them that would make it like a series worth. Like, I just maybe visited it or something, but... I feel like I've played on an Ohio map before. 571. Nice! Well, for the 262 current viewers on here, if you haven't already, let's give a little bit of a thumbs up, as we're going to basically get rid of the hat timer here quick, so give me just a second. Because we are going to be finishing off the stream here, getting this last load of corn dumped off. I'll be prepping to get the last field over there harvested. That'll kind of be my video field that I'll get all of my panoramic shots on. And then I'll be able to go show tillage. I might end up getting that 712 Ripper that came out on Mod Hub that you actually used to get like on all the birthday cakes if you got a John Deere cake. Those are always fun. I always like when you get the little tractors on the birthday cakes. Howdy, howdy. But I think that'll... Technically, that at least for harvest-wise is going to do. I got to try and... Let's see here. My buddy was telling me that this is a really, really good mod. I really want to try and get one. This. I really want to use this. The mulch tiller. It's a really good disc. I don't really have... I can actually replace my 670 with that. Shoutouts, really, I don't do shoutouts. I will choose, technically, if I ever want to give one, but shoutouts are technically reserved, especially for the channel members. So if I see a channel member comment, if I remember to, I'll actually say who it was that shouted out, that message. So I read those comments and give them the shoutouts, because at that point, you guys are contributing legitimately to helping the channel, so the least I can do is give you guys a shout out on that. So thank you, Alex. But that's kind of my rule on the shout outs. Like, it's not that I'm not trying to be mean by not saying them. I'm not purposefully ignoring them, but I will say a shout out to a channel member for the sake of what they're helping do for the channel. And then if I choose one that I shout out randomly, it's your lucky day. You won the lottery. The Ford tractors are 3,600. I used to use one out at when I worked at the state park. Well, and if that's the case, well, I know that, you know, it is a good one, but I think that one's probably better for you, isn't it? Welcome to your Blue Wrench Club there, Pleasant Valley. I seen what you've been doing. And I think I saw the new version that you were talking about earlier on... oh, I'm running over the drawbar. I think I know which one you were talking about for the new version of that D21. I gotta go check that out. But yeah, welcome to the Blue Wrench Club, bud. So for anybody that doesn't know, that Pleasant Valley Farms, that's the guy who did the D21. So let's see, in total, because we still have this... No, beans are completely done. We still have 31 here to harvest. Gary, unfortunately not. I mean, if you jailbreak the system, technically you could, but I would not recommend that in the slightest. Let's see here. What all... That's what I was going to check the volume. So we got 3,200 bushels of corn, 2,100 bushels, and I think I've sold some soybeans. But $7 corn, that's not bad. That's really good. That's right in the middle of harvest season. I know in November it's going to drop back down again. I think that should be good, because the only thing else that I have left to do is fill up the combines and make sure they're full on fuel and service-wise. A Pleasant View. A Pleasant... Yeah. But... Say Pleasant Valley, not Pleasant View. What? Hold on. Oh. I think I had Platte Valley in my name when I was thinking that. You're like a mixture between Prairie State and Platte Valley, so I mixed the two together. You're Pleasant Valley. Pleasant View. Pleasant View is the guy who did the D21, but I think that's pretty much all we have going on for here. We got our corn wrapped up, clean off the combine, with the Andy clean sitting in the side. Marrow's coming along pretty well, but get the Andy clean in the pressure washer. But I think that's going to do it for this stream, guys. Thank you all so much for checking this one out. Thank you for spending all of your time with me. We did push for a really, really good stream for 500, I think it's like 580 some likes maybe now at this point. We're about 5 minutes short of a 3-hour-long stream. Kind of glad that I got to bring back the old setup behind me. Literally, if I just walk back there behind this wall, I could pull that big banner that I have of my logo on it back. So kind of keep going. I'm going to try and work and get a video out here. Keep the consistency going. That's my goal to you guys. I want to stay consistent. I want to stay on the ball. And that's pretty much going to do it for me. So enjoy your college football. Enjoy your weekend. Everybody stay safe. And yeah, Bass Pro. Okay, Bass Pro 1. We'll put the Bass Pro 1 on. Yay. Bass Pro finishing it out. We'll see you guys. I'm a mess. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. Thank you. I'm finding the buttons. Bye now.